journey. Oh my God. This journey. Right now, can I really talk about this journey? Where to say so far? Mama Sulaya. I say hello people. I know I'm going to say something web. Hello people. Hello people. My name is Diana Rebecca Nambasa. I'm a fashion designer. Yeah, I do any kind of fashion design, women's wear, bridal wear, and a little bit of men's shirts, African wear. Yeah, and I'm still advancing my skill. Currently learning more to do with bridal wear and men's wear. So I'll officially be starting men's wear soon too. This love story. It's a very interesting story. It officially started with a friend who shared a number with someone that she thought was suiting. She knew me, she knew the person, she knew Moses. She was Moses' best friend. She was Moses' friend. They studied together. She's actually the one who brought him to church, the church where we both fellowship from. Christ Church. Yes, so one day she comes, she tells me that there's someone who wants to buy some clothes. They want to get some clothes, but they want to see the picture of the person that makes the clothes. No, she first asked for the clothes. Then I sent her samples of my work. Then after sending her samples of my work, she tells me, okay, the person wants to see the person who sells this, who makes these nice clothes. So I pick out my picture, one of the best that I had then, and I sent to her. Yeah. So after sending to her, she now, after a while, that's when she tells me, oh, by the way, there's someone who asked me for your number. Is it okay for me to share the number? I say, yeah, it's okay. You can share. And that is how everything started. When she shared the number, that is how we started talking. She shared the number, and after a couple of days, Moses contacted back. Yeah. Was the client. That client was actually not a client. I think it was a way of getting the picture, of getting a good picture from me for her to share. So she told me, get a nice picture. The client wants to see some of your work. So yeah, I shared the work and a nice picture that I had then, and good picture. And the client turned out to be someone who I was just getting to know more personally, because he had been around church. I had seen him around, but we had never talked really as. But now when we started the texting, the first text, maybe we'll talk more about that first message he sent. But from the very first day of chatting, the conversation was flowing, and we very fast became friends. Yeah. This client becomes my friend, a good friend that we easily talk with. Yeah. Yeah, this client becomes a friend. After that client becoming a friend via talking, we talk so many things. We talk about marriage, like what do you think about marriage and stuff. I give my opinion, he shares his opinion. And very fast into last year, because we started talking around August, if I remember well. Maybe around August, that's when we started like real talking. No, not August. I've forgotten the actual month, but it's last year, somewhere in the middle, when we really started talking and we became friends. Someone I used to just see around, we became friends. Found out that he's a very good person, very God fearing. We shared interests and values. Yeah, the Kayungilis was never paid, but she's actually still a very big part of our lives, because right now she's my matron. She has been very helpful. She has really been supportive. She guides. She shares on how to plan, so that when we finally now start that final, like the actual marriage, everything is smooth. So she guides on how to plan, what to make sure you're saving for, and so that you can buy when the time comes. Yeah, it has actually been helpful, because some things, there are things you don't think about, but when she says them, you realize, oh wow, this was very important. I'm glad I had it now. Yeah, so if I going back to Moses, so we were talking about marriage. Finally, he said they would want to marry me. I was like, oh wow. He said, yeah. So we used to talk so much on phone that my sister Jackie would say, you're always talking with that person. Who was that? So finally, he says, you know what? I want to first meet your sister, the one you stay with, so that they know the person you're always talking to. He plans, he requests to meet my sister. My sister agrees. He comes, they meet. And from that first meeting, everything moved very fast and smooth to the kuchala, now to the preparations for the wedding. Yes, I'm Diana and Ambassador Rebecca, daughter to the late Godfrey Kawalia, my father, the late, and Miss Namazi Rose, my mother, a resident in Mitiana. Yes, I'm a last born of six children of my father. Yes, a very loving family, a family that I adore so much, and a family that has inspired me and brought me up. A family of strong women who have brought us up from the time our father died. Our aunties have stood. Everyone has played a part from when we were babies. Me, my life started when our father had just died. But I have never lacked, like, really, they have really done a job of a mother. Everyone has come in when they had to come in. I went to Trio first. It's a school that is in Metiana. It was a very good school back then. Right now I'm not sure, but it is still good. Still a good school. From there I went to Fairway. That was in around primary 1 to primary 3. So from primary 3 we went to St. Matia Mulumba boarding school. Yeah, it is in Mitiana, Pabigalo. A very, very good school that mentored us into secondary school, where we went to Mitiana SS. From Mitiana SS, we were there from senior 1 to senior 6. Then we went to finally campus, Chambogo University, studying a bachelor's degree in industrial arts and design, vocational studies with education. Yeah, so I'm both professionally, I'm a teacher and an artist.